And new at 6 o'clock tonight, pond problems in the Woodlands. Residents have watched their ponds recede at significant rates.
And those residents say it is affecting home values, wildlife, as well as quality of life. KPRC2's Danielle Grossman live in the Woodlands this evening. And Danielle, homeowners say members of the township are dragging their feet on addressing the issue.
Oh, yeah, guys. So take a look at this pond in particular. You can see the water's receded 4, 5, maybe even 6 feet. This is one of 68 in the community. Residents say this is the worst they've seen in decades. They're worried the township is going to step in when it's a little too late.
I've lived in the Woodlands since 1985.
I've been in the Woodlands about 28 years.
These Woodlands residents love their community.
We've lived in the Woodlands since 1996.
But they've had enough of this.
Well, they're not addressing the fact that these levels are continuing to look deplorable.
Larry Taylor's expressed concerns about the pond water to the board.
It's actually quite unnerving and disheartening.
He says they create excuses and are not addressing the issue head on. He says it's more than just the appearance.
So it has to affect the home value. And they want us to maintain our properties. Well, I would expect the Woodlands to do the same thing for us.
COO of the Woodlands Township, Chris Noon, says he's listening.
This is a long process because these are big decisions.
Noon says until the pond dips down to a certain point when it affects pH and water oxygen, they won't fill them.
This is a lot about natural resources.
But others argue waiting until it's too far gone won't bode well for anyone.
If it stays low, we're going to have a lot more vegetation growing up in that shallow area there.
Noon says the other factors are cost, possible subsidence, and flooding. So these residents will just have to wait to see if the ponds bounce back or continue to recede.
I'm just very disappointed that the Woodlands is not adhering to their own standards for the residents.
Now, this is a study that was done by an engineering firm that has 3 possible solutions. Only one of the 3 is actually viable. It's going to cost $90,000. It's putting inlets on that particular pond, and it would only produce about 1.5 feet of water over the course of 5 years' time. Now, Noon says that's not really the greatest solution here, but they're going to continue to put their heads together and, of course, discuss this over the next 90 days. Live in the Woodlands, Danielle Grossman, KPRC 2 News.